What happens when a seasoned BBC journalist, known for her sharp questioning, goes toe-to-toe with one of Britain's most controversial political figures? The answer: absolute fireworks. In a live broadcast that stunned viewers, Nigel Farage and Kuenssberg clashed in a way no one expected. What started as a tense interview quickly spiraled into a fiery showdown, leaving the BBC studio shaken and the audience glued to their screens. From the very first moment, the tone was hostile. Kuenssberg opened with what seemed like a routine question about Farage's views on immigration, but Farage wasn't having it. With his trademark bluntness, he fired back, accusing the BBC of twisting narratives and fueling public distrust. "You people don't report the truth," he snapped, leaning forward. "You shape it to fit your agenda." The room fell silent. Kuenssberg, visibly taken aback, tried to regain control, but Farage was just warming up. The debate turned into a battlefield. Kuenssberg pressed him on his political record, calling out contradictions in his statements, but Farage struck back with accusations of media bias. He claimed the BBC had spent years undermining Brexit, painting anyone who supported it as bigoted or ignorant. "You didn't just cover the story," he said, his voice rising, "you became part of it. And the people of this country noticed." The clash escalated when Kuenssberg tried to corner him on his financial dealings, suggesting that Farage's alliances with powerful figures painted him as part of the same establishment he often attacked. But Farage didn't flinch. Instead, he laughed, shook his head, and delivered the blow that made headlines: "The difference between me and you, Laura, is that I don't pretend to be impartial. You sit there in your BBC chair, pretending to be neutral, when everyone watching knows exactly where you stand." Gasps echoed through the studio. By this point, the interview had completely unraveled. What was meant to be a controlled grilling had turned into a full-on public trial, with Kuenssberg in the dock. Each attempt to steer the conversation back to policy only gave Farage another opening to expose what he called the hypocrisy of Britain's state broadcaster. His words struck deep, not just at Kuenssberg, but at the BBC itself. And then came the moment that set the internet ablaze. Kuenssberg, clearly rattled, accused Farage of being reckless with the truth, suggesting his rhetoric fueled division. But Farage shot back with a line that silenced her: "Division, Laura, isn't caused by people like me speaking out. It's caused by institutions like yours refusing to listen. The truth terrifies you, doesn't it?" For a split second, Kuenssberg hesitated, her usual composure shattered. The camera zoomed in on her face as she scrambled for a response, but the damage was done. Social media erupted instantly, clips of the exchange spreading like wildfire, with viewers claiming it was the most explosive BBC interview in years. Farage had not just survived the interrogation, he had turned it on its head, leaving Kuenssberg cornered and exposed in her own studio. And so the question now lingers in the air: was this just another heated TV spat, or was it something bigger? A glimpse of a crumbling trust between the people, the press, and politics itself. And if the BBC can be shaken this easily on live television, what happens the next time someone dares to challenge the establishment head-on?